everyone, it's me, Lisa, and I'm coming at you with another video. I really want to show you all everything I made this year, and it's gonna be a this year so far kind of thing, because for Christmas I have in mind to make a couple more little bits and bobs. I am so sorry you haven't seen me for the past week or so. I don't even know. Let's not get into that. But for Christmas I have in mind to make a couple more little bits and bobs that I will show you in the community post, and we can call it a day and show you everything I made this year. I don't really have a particular order. I put them inside my Notion board that I will share with you. And this is how I kept track of everything I made. So this was something that I made for Easter. I have the hen and the chick, and these are adorable. They are made with two different yarns and they came out huge. So I got these two, and I also have the small hem, which is the one that I got into the Easter draw. So I basically made 6 total, and these are the other ones that I made that I gifted all out. I really was in love with this hen, and thank God I got it because it's my absolute favorite. I think that having the top and the tail with the colors is really something that I love. With the Easter buddies, a lot of love went into it, and as part of that I also have this that is supposed to be a sheep, and it's not a sheep yet because I didn't manage to make the top because I finished the white, and then it just fell through the cracks, so it's basically a bold sheep for the time being. I need to finish it. As part of the Easter things, I also made a carrot, and this is because I needed to have a carrot for the bunny that I made, and then this one came out so big that I decided to keep it because it didn't pair up well with the bunny, and I absolutely adore it. Doesn't even have a mouth because I like it like this. This one is a thing that I made for my boyfriend. I made it in 2 separate versions, the acrylic and this one is the velvet one, and I really like it. It's a cute tiny mug, and I love both versions. I gave him the acrylic, he has that on his library, and I kept this one because I really liked it for myself. This one is a piece that I want to give an honorable mention to. It's not something that I made, but it was something that my friends gifted me, because as part of what I made, I have a lot of gifts that I made for them too. So this one is a troll that I made, and this one is paired to one of the gifts. I made a little squirrel as part of a pattern, and I truly love that squirrel. Gave it out, it was super duper appreciated. And I also made the little troll because I thought it was so funny, and I really love the little tooth. That is the best part for me. And I tried making an acorn hat that came out a little tight, but we still love it. As part of the gifts, I also created a cat that I gave out. It was an orange cat because, to be honest, I only had orange yarn, but it was appreciated so much because in our group of friends there is this saying that someone is a little cat because he has red hair, and so that ended up being a kind of token animal of himself as a little cat. And then as gifts, I also made a little frog that I gifted out for a graduation, and I loved making it, and that was for my friends. We also have this one that was part of my 24 hours crochet-a-thon, and I love this one. It was the whole reason why I decided to have a crochet-a-thon, honestly, because it was so adorable. I wanted to make it since last year, and this was also together with this one that is also linked to my thought about the other presents. It's on my library now. I love it. And as part of that, I also made this bat that is another one of the reasons why I wanted to make the 24-hour crochet-a-thon, because it's so cute. You cannot say this is not adorable. I don't want to hear it. It's just too much. Then we can get into other things that I made that aren't here. So I made a couple of turtles that I gifted out, and I made them in orange and blue, and I also made one in pink and green. They are adorable. Turtle is my signature. If I'm gonna give you a turtle, you're part of the fam, because that's what I love making. And I also love the pattern that I found for free on the internet. I also made a little crochet clam that I also designed myself, and I really didn't get around to making the pattern or finalizing it yet. So if you want a pattern of the crochet clam, I am gonna make it. Just tell me below and I will bring it out, and I want that to come out as soon as possible if that's something you're interested in. Little crochet ghosty. That one makes me laugh so hard because I forgot to put in the eyes. I didn't crochet a mouth, and I didn't crochet the pumpkin it was supposed to have, so it's quite incomplete, but I also love it for the fact that it is so ghost-like, because a ghost is not supposed to have eyes and mouths and stuff, so I really like it for what it is. And it has a witch's hat, which makes it a bit more special. Another thing that I made for someone else, it was something that I wanted to try. I was super interested in the game Plants vs. Zombies. I have never played that game. I'm terrible at playing any game, but my boyfriend does play it, and so I decided to make him the corn pult, and that was so great. It was the first time I worked with wire, and I totally loved it. It came out amazing, and I got the pattern for so many other characters that I need to make in the future. And then we get into wearables. I have some of them here. So this one is the crochet shrug, and it doesn't look like much, but I'm gonna show you pictures with me wearing it that are quite nice. And I really am so proud of it because I had to destroy it so many times because I kept wonking up the sides, and it is crocheted all together, so back to front. It's not joining together two panels, which was actually very nice. I've never worked that way, but I really enjoyed it. But I kept messing up either one side or the other, and so it kept coming out wonky. And as the final bit, I finished this one up because it has the complete round, but I finished the orange before finishing to crochet the totality of this. So you can see here it's a little less polished, but I wasn't gonna get another 100 grams skein just to finish a border, honestly. So this one is something that I wore and that I love, so I'm totally sold. This one is another piece that I made and that I should crochet a jacket for. I also have the yarn for it somewhere, but anyhow, this is a wonderful crochet top. I got it from Chenda DIY, and I decided to make it in velvet for some reason, which is not maybe the smartest fashion choice because it's difficult to wear, because I don't know when I could wear it, because it is too much heat for a certain occasion, too cold for others because it doesn't have the sleeves. So a bit stupid, but I love it anyway. And I did actually wear it out at a premiere that I was supposed to go to for the new Suzanne Collins book came out. So my boyfriend and I were supposed to go. I wore this and we were like, oh, this is so capital city, and it was a whole story in itself, and I'm gonna not reveal what actually happened because it's quite embarrassing. So let's move on. Oh no, wearables. I also need to mention my first ever wearable. This one is a sweater that I created. The colors are amazing. I enjoyed making it so much. It came out so well, and it's too small. If you've seen the video, you will know the full drama behind it. I've also asked my dad to unravel the sleeves because I was losing my patience. My grandma crocheted, so he knows some crochet. He doesn't know how to crochet himself, but he knows how to behave around yarn, and so I asked him because I have no patience for it, and it's in the making, or in the unmaking phase. So that's my last wearable piece, and then we move on to the Christmas makes. So I crocheted these 3 Christmas minis. I still need to finish this one. I need to make it with some bowls for decoration and with a star on top, but it's almost done and it's so cute. And then I have the reindeer and the Santa, which is adorable. I love these, and they're also gonna get down into a drawer for my family. I'm gonna gift them out, and for that purpose I also have the Christmas pickle, which I adore, and I posted all of these in my shorts. And I also wanted to make something for my friends, so maybe this is coming, and maybe it will be a separate video in itself. My biggest plushie this year was the crochet reindeer. That one I made for my mom because she gifted my family the opportunity to go to Norway this year, and I was so grateful, so I decided to make her a reindeer plushie that she keeps in Brussels and that everyone loves. And now let's pretend that I didn't forget one of the plushies that I made. It's a cute watermelon popsicle stick. I love it. I made it for my sister where she was ill. She had to have her tonsils removed, and so I decided to make something that she could enjoy and that could remind her of a period where she only ate liquid things and cold things in a more positive way. So that is my actual final project of the year. This, for now, is everything I made this year. I am super proud. At the end of the day, it's a huge amount of plushies, and I'm really grateful that you were all here to watch what I made and share with me down below or in the community what you made yourself and what is your proudest make for this year. For me, I don't think I could choose because I love so many of them, so I'm gonna let it up to you, and you can tell me what you love most of what I made. I love you all, guys, and I hope to see you soon.